Dear Mojang, or Microsoft, I am a Minecraft Java Edition player, Java Edition channel really. You can see I'm in a very unusual situation. This is a very foreign environment for me. I don't usually play Bedrock Edition. I don't even know how much editing I'm going to do for this video. I kind of want this to be a sort of dedicated video to express my concerns and how this game can improve. That perhaps Bedrock Edition has more issues than I'm letting on. I don't normally do this at all. In fact, I know that I have a generous player base that fuel my content in a very creative, very specific way. I appreciate the support, thank you for subscribing. But over the last several days, I have been receiving a lot of comments from people requesting that I do something about this situation. Over the last couple of weeks, many players have been labeling this the end of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, where the game is now so unplayable that they are leaving the game entirely. Now, I'm not going to go that far. I don't think Bedrock Edition is ending at all. In fact, I believe Bedrock Edition is going to last for a very, very long time, and I think people are hardier than that. It's going to take a lot more than this update to divert their attention. However, there should be a reason to listen to these people and what they're saying. It's coming from a certain place that I can certainly back up, and so I want to make this video to explain to everybody why they're saying the things they're saying. And hopefully, you guys, Mojang, or Microsoft can listen. For everyone subscribed to my channel, this is Bedrock Edition. This is the main version of the game, the flagship edition that I guess you should be playing because it's the main game. It's so difficult to record this right now. My cursor keeps on unfocusing. Now, I spent the last 10 or so minutes playing Bedrock Edition for the first time, really, but I'm finding myself very perplexed. Why is this button the second button? Why do you find that it is more important for players to click on browse add-ons over the settings button here? Do you find that more people click on browse add-ons over settings, which is why you're prioritizing this element over it? So yes, this is probably my first half hour to an hour playing single player survival Bedrock Edition. In fact, you can see my playtime is especially minimal. Every time I make a video on this channel talking about the bugs that Bedrock Edition has, it's normally in a meme-y way because I just kind of know that it happens so frequently that people are just used to it. And there comes a point where people just don't care anymore and they are willing to endure all of these problems. But seriously, why is it that in this game, players can randomly die for absolutely no reason? Despite the fact that I don't like playing on Bedrock Edition, I know that there are a lot of things that they do here that are good. They're constantly trying to improve the game to make sure that elements of Java Edition are ported over to Bedrock, one of which is hotkeying in the hotbar. So I can move this axe to my 4th slot by simply pressing 4 now. And that's really good. I think that's something that should have been in the game for a very long time. There are many positive aspects that I will not shy away from talking about. The fact that you can play on a 45 chunk render distance is beneficial. Input latency has also significantly improved on Bedrock Edition. For example, I can now switch over to game mode C or type in some command in the chat without having to wait for the text box to show up for like a second. Cross-platform, also a nice feature. Mobs are definitely a lot stronger here. Java Edition is a little bit too easy at times. Although I will say sometimes the mobs can be a little bit unfair here. Skeletons will shoot at you without looking or without any delay, and I'm pretty sure the same problem applies to zombies as well. I'd like to at least give credit where credit is due. All UI is being worked on right now, so I don't even know how long this UI is going to stick around in the settings. I don't know why there is such a massive gap in between all of these buttons. It makes changing settings extremely difficult. On Java Edition, if I wanted to change my FOV, you just need to press escape, settings, move on. To change FOV here, I needed to click once, scroll down, go to video, scroll down even more, and it's down here. A lot of these inconveniences can turn someone away from a game. I guess the fact of the matter is if someone wanted to play Minecraft, especially if they're younger, they don't have a computer, this is their only option. I can go on and on about the current problems that you have with this update, from things like texture swapping, severe memory leaks. These things I haven't experienced myself, but I do trust that the community is not lying about this because there are so many examples of it being posted online right now. I'm sure in time these will be fixed because a lot of noise is being made about it. If I click on create new world, my intention is to create my very own world to play in. 95% of the real estate on this UI right now is dedicated to the marketplace. Marketplace Pass is a monthly subscription to premium curated content. Then we've got the Marketplace Pass banner. Then we have all of these marketplace content things that I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of interest in. And then the create new world button is just hidden away on the top left hand corner. Okay, so I'm gonna click on create new world here. If I click on creative, cheats should be enabled by default. This is not normally a big deal, but you've now mentioned that this is never gonna be fixed ever. It's marked as a bug, but you're saying it's not gonna be fixed. Also in your settings is the fact that you can change your graphics mode from fancy to vibrant visuals. However, why is it the fact that when I'm inside the world itself and I click click on video, I can't change the video settings in-game. In order to do that, I have to back out of the world, save and quit, click back once again, go to settings here, scroll all the way down to video, change graphics mode, go all the way back, and then enter the world again, when that could very much be resolved immediately in-game. Let's talk about the marketplace. Now, I've made marketplace content before. I was a part of this development process, so I was able to actually see how things are made and curated on this platform. And I know that there is a robust system in place to make sure that things just don't leak into the marketplace. Content is generally vetted to a certain degree. However, and perhaps the worst of all, why is there no purchase confirmation on the marketplace? Why is it that you can randomly click on something and it purchases the content immediately? So many people have come to me saying that they've accidentally bought stuff here without even wanting to do so. This must have happened to so many people, and I don't even know why I've barely heard any noise made about this. So now let's talk about Soulsteel. This is the new featured server that is on the front page of Minecraft. So you can click here, start adventure, you'll join in the server. Now if you go into the menu here, you can see that there is another store. And guess what? It's highlighted. So if you click on it, you can see everything here that you can buy. It's a grindy game, so obviously what are you gonna see? Purchasable items that can speed up the game. Now I've done the conversion rate here. You can see that to pay 80 bucks, you get about 8,800 mine coins. It's about a 1 to 100 ratio. All right, so keep this in mind here. Let's go back. If you scroll all the way down, you can see that there is a rank that is 6,840 mine coins. That's $60. This is not a permanent rank. Someone's trying to kill me in the game. This is a year-long membership for Soulsteel that you have to spend about 60 bucks to get. It gives you a special name tag, a special nameplate, free fast travel, faster crafting times, and a 100% boost. Mobile game what? Look, nothing against Nox Crew. I love these guys. They're obviously taking advantage of a situation that is fast becoming a highly exploitative environment. It's not even a problem with the creators, honestly. If you're given this opportunity to monetize content in such a permissible and aggressive manner, you'd be an idiot not to take it. One thing you have to understand with the marketplace is that content will update and they'll break, and you're paying for things that don't have permanence. Creators have every right to monetize their content here, but there is a severe lack of consumer protection on the Bedrock marketplace. Refunds are almost never accepted, and by placing the marketplace in a very clickable location alongside automatic purchases, I feel like something rather predatory is occurring here. I pray that this is the worst that this will ever get. I'm obviously going to be wrong. Minecraft on this platform doesn't feel like Minecraft that much. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of content on the marketplace that provides a lot of value to the game, and those things are absolutely fantastic. Buy those things, support the creators, but surrounding that, there's so much stuff on the marketplace that hasn't been vetted enough, to the extent where it almost feels like the base game has taken a back seat, and it's not the priority anymore. And I know I'm saying this while wearing the Smurf skin, but you know what? The Smurf skin was free. Listen, I don't know how many people are gonna see. I'm still unfocusing my mouse. It's back to this again. I don't know how many people are gonna see this because I know the Bedrock Edition player base is quite young. My audience is older, but I know that there is a community out there, especially the developers, who do watch my videos and see this, and maybe they can create some change. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing Bedrock anytime soon. Tomorrow is Snapshot Day. I'm going to be looking out for an update that can fix a lot of these problems. In fact, we already have a hot fix, 121.122, fixing a bug that caused the mouse cursor to move in the background. Okay, let's have a look. We have the latest update here. All right, so we've got the world here, and we're going to move around. That's really good. Oh, it looks like they fixed it. No, doesn't fix it. Let's hope we get something tomorrow.